You're watching Drakewing Gaming. Enjoy the video.
Hey guys and gals, Never here from Drakewing Gaming. It's something on Twitter, the Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming back at you on the Let's Play episode of Cienie. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump right back in, shall we? Alarm chain, you are up, and let's go. Actually, let me try something real quick. Alright, and let's go. Okay. There we go. Alright. But then, why would he lead Tom to his hiding place? Was he trying to lure him there? Or maybe he just wanted Tom to see something. Hard to guess at his motives right now, though. According to the doctor, Mrs. Novak is improving, but they don't know when she will wake up. So my leads right now are Arik and his shelter, and these cursed pictures. I stare at the photos. My anger spikes each time I look at one of them. The fact that Tom was being followed by Camille before we followed him. What would the bull want from Tom in the first place? I'm missing something obvious. The fuck does it all mean? I'm getting more and more restless. Doesn't help that Tom still hasn't called. He's probably still mad at me over his mother. No updates on his investigation with Raymond or on their situation. Maybe he is just hanging out with Raymond after all that. Hopefully. But it's not like him to leave the case hanging. I should call him. Hey, it's Tom. I'm sorry, but I can't answer right now. Please leave me a message. Nothing. And again. Hey, it's Tom. Fuck's sake, should I go look for him? I don't want him to think I babysit him all the time. I drum my fingers against the desk, staring at the clock. He should be at home now, at least. Maybe Raymond will pick up. And no answer here, too. Alright, I'm tired of waiting. I'll check Tom's house first, and then the bar. Tom? I run up to the door and swing it open. What's his name again? Oh, Karol. Okay. Karol squeezes past me without a word. Karol, it's late. Why are you here? Karol doesn't say anything, instead stepping further into the office, looking around. Well, make yourself comfortable. He staggers around the room, his steps heavy and unbalanced. His eyes then suddenly lock with mine. He glares at me, his fist tightly clenched, his eyes unfocused and teary. Where the fuck is my son? Tom, shouldn't he be home by now? I'm just about to head to your place and talk to him. Don't lie to me. Well, he's not here. Heh, that kid. Always coming home late, looking tired all the damn time. Then one day the police called, saying he found an injured woman in the forest. You know what he said? He was just trying to help people. Karol, you've been drinking. Calm down. Oh, fuck off. You know, my only regret is letting you into our lives. You took my life, and now my fucking son? I've got no fucking clue what you're talking about. I've never taken anything from you. But I think it's easier to blame someone else for your own fuck-ups, no? Ha! You're fucking funny. I was serving my ass off in the military for this godforsaken country. Karol. No! You watched as my own son grew up and my wife. You took her away from me. Eva's disappearance wasn't my fault. Yeah, and guess who got blamed for it? Karol, come on. Your neighbors heard you and Eva having a big fight that night. We were arguing about her job. Always arguing about it. Because of you. Me? What? You love her, don't you? For the love of God, are you really this dense? You know I'm not. Answer the fucking question. I do, but not the way your small brain imagines it. I really cared for Eva. She was the one who put my life back together. Shit, Karol, I've got no time for your jealousy trips. And Tom is like a son to me, that's true. Your what? You heard me. My wife disappeared because of her investigation, and now you're leading my son into the same fate. You're a cancer to our family, Markus, says the guy who drinks himself away and beats his own kid. Motherfucker! The chilling gaze in his eyes. He may not be a murderer, but as a former soldier, he's definitely trained to kill. I have to be careful. Where is he? In an instant, Karol lunges towards me, ramming his head towards my gut. My arms are wrapped around my waist as we tumble to the floor. His whole body is now on top of me. My arms tremble as I grasp both of his wrists to fend off his incoming blows. He begins pushing down on my arms harder and harder. My elbows can only hold him for so long before they buckle under the onslaught. Ah! The agonizing pain forces me to let go of his hands, which allows him to take advantage. Tell me! Here he comes again. If only I could just... Fuck! He managed to claw deep across the lower side of my jaw. It begins to bleed. With all the energy I can muster, I grab his shoulders and throw him off to one side in a swift motion. Jesus. We roll and tumble on the carpet, and I use his momentum against him to put myself in a more favorable position. Let me go! Let me go, you disgusting! Karol begins to sob uncontrollably. His alcohol-laden slobber mixed with warm tears begins to soak into the carpet. Give it up already. What the hell's wrong with you? Give me my son back, please. You think this is helping anyone? Please. Karol's muscles eventually become limp as he slowly passes out on the floor. With the strength I have left, I haul his 80-kilo dead weight to the adjacent room and lay him upon the sofa. I check the time. It's already 1 o'clock. I give Tom a call. The hell are you, Tom? Hey, it's Tom. Jesus. My muscles tense. I stay crouched in a frozen posture as the forest noise peters out for an unknown amount of time. Despite that, my heart keeps hammering against my chest. Why is the wolf here? Were we followed? There are 2 other men standing beside him. Although it's hard to make out their appearances, I'm sure one of them is the deer from Anna's shop as well. What could they be doing here? David brushes up against my sleeve, leaning forward as he squints at the group. Isn't that the wolf we saw the other day? I'm not sure what David sees as he stares into my eyes, but his own expression shifts. Where there was worry, now I can see a struggle with what appears to be curiosity playing out. He turns his head back to the wolf, muttering to himself. What's he doing here so late? Psst. Guys, we should go. Hold on a sec. I exchange a surprised look with Elias. After all his complaining, his sudden reluctance to sneak away from the potential danger is odd. Just go ahead, you two. We'll catch up in a moment. We'll be quick, I promise. Elias gives us both a pained look before nodding and tugging at Raymond's sleeve. The pair slowly back away into the darkness. David, meanwhile, moves closer and whispers in my ear, his eyes darting between the wolf and me. Did you ever hear them saying why they're here? No, but I'm pretty curious now. I observe the wolf talking to his lackey, though it's difficult to make out what they're saying. They sure don't look like they're playing around. I grab his incessant muzzle shut. Shh! Just let me listen. David struggles to free his mouth from the grip of my hand. I point to the direction of our car, signaling him to go. He doesn't, staying perched next to me even after I let go of his maw. At least he stays quiet. The wolf and one of his men finally begin to move in the direction of the administration building. The 2 of us start creeping after them, but it only takes us several steps before David steps on a twig, snapping it loudly. No reaction from the men ahead. Guess we got lucky. David probably can't see my annoyed expression in the dark as I grab him by the arm and pull him closer. Just go back to the car and leave this to me. Wait, are you sure? Yes, hurry up! David hesitates as I let go, but quickly shuffles away. I turn my attention back to the wolf's group as they stand at the entrance to the building. Scared of some tourists? I cup one of my ears towards their direction. It's still hard to hear them, but at least I recognize that voice. It's definitely the deer. Philip, you and I are gonna check inside. This old place gives me the fucking creeps. Then be quick. Sorry, boss. The car's light strikes the 2 tall figures as they walk in front of it, casting long shadows that stretch towards the concrete. My guess was correct. They're the wolf and the deer from earlier. I take out my phone and snap a picture of the car's plates, making sure the flash is off. Then I reposition to the left to get all 3 men into frame. As I sneak in another shot, the wolf turns around. What's up, boss? Getting spooked too? Shut it. He raises his snout and sweeps the woods with his gaze. Shit. I remain still as a statue. As he turns in my direction, it seems like we actually lock eyes for a second. But I know there's no way he should be able to see me, and after a long, painful moment, he turns back to his henchman. Let's keep moving. Only as they disappear from view do I realize that I had been holding my breath and let out a gasp. With that, all the tension in my joints seems to drain away. Going after the wolf now would be very stupid, even if a part of me thinks that I should try. If it were just me, then maybe, but I still have my friends to worry about. I take several steps, taking it slow before turning to run through the woods, back to David's car. It doesn't take me long to catch up with the others. The 3 of them are crouched behind a thick bush. There you are! Shh! I quickly cut my muzzle and look in the direction David's pointing. A lanky figure leans against the side of David's car, smoking a cigarette. The lit ember seems almost bright against the shadowy surroundings. He's got to be with the wolf. This is not good. Tom, what do we do? I don't know. We could wait until he leaves, but there's no guarantee that he'll do so soon. Maybe one of us could distract him somehow. That would mean one of us risking ourselves, though. Maybe I could go talk to him, say I was taking a piss. That's a crazy idea, and you know it. You got a better option? Eli's idea may work, but it's too risky. There's no way he'll buy it. We're too far from the main road. We're all here because of me, so the choice is obvious. I'm going... No. I'm the one who caused this mess. I'll deal with it. Worst case scenario, just call the police. The three of them give me terrified looks, but they don't say anything. Which is good, because I don't want to argue with any of them right now. David, your car key. Okay. Be careful, Tom. David pulls the key out of his jacket and places it in my palm. We then both nod at each other. I'm always careful. I stand up, giving Raymond a wink, and head out of the woods towards the ominous figure. A middle-aged eagle in dark gray clothing stands before me. The cigarette flickers as he takes a long drag. Hey, can I help you? I try to keep it as casual as possible, even as I feel the tension build with every step. Oh, there you are. Shit, did he already know? No, there's no way he'd figure we were following him. An idea springs to mind. Quickly, I pull out my phone, trying to look as confused as possible. Yeah, sorry, I was taking a leak. He shoots me a suspicious glance, arms crossed. Yeah? This might backfire hard. So, you want to stay out here or do it in the car? What? His composed demeanor fades and he stares at me, visibly flustered over my question. Big Dick 79? I've been waiting for 20 minutes. Wow, that is definitely how you fucking turn a situation around. He stares blankly at me, mouth agape. I thought you weren't coming. Not like this would be the first time somebody changed their mind, I guess. Come on, let's get comfortable. As he finally realizes what's going on, the eagle smirks before spitting his cigarette out with a loud sputter. I ain't your hookup. I notice a tinge of Russian... Oh, okay. I ain't your hookup. I notice a tinge of Russian accent in his speech. Oh! He scans me from head to toe. I cover my chest as if I were actually naked. So why are you here then? Definitely not the same reason as you. Okay, I thought maybe you're also... I'm not one of you freaks. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have assumed. This your car? Yeah. I suggest you keep moving. This place is dangerous. I'm tempted to ask why, but I shouldn't push my luck. Okay, sorry. Just get your ass out of here. Alright, sorry for the trouble. He mutters something that sounds like a familiar slur under his breath before walking towards the direction of Clomino. I get in the car and plug the key into the ignition with a firm twist and the engine roars to life. My sweaty palms grip the steering wheel. I start to recall what Markus has taught me about driving. With a slow press of the pedal, the car begins to cruise. A gentle left turn takes the car back onto the asphalt road. I scan the area to ensure that the eagle and his mates aren't around. Once the coast is clear, I signal to the rest of the gang by blinking my headlights. Elias and the rest jump out of their hiding spot and dash towards the car. I step out of the car to let David drive. Finally, we speed off into the night. Damn, that was an Oscar-worthy performance! David laughs after hearing me explaining how I managed to trick the eagle into leaving. Elias and Raymond, on the other hand, huff audibly as if they were tired or annoyed as I explained how I know the wolf. Yet throughout the whole explanation, I did not mention to them anything about the connection between the wolf and Otto. Not that I know much myself. I'll have to ask Otto to tell me more about the wolf. I don't like that the eagle knows how I look. Hopefully that was our one and only encounter. Contacting Otto tomorrow would be the smart thing to do, and Jacob might be interested too. Hey, Raymond, we're gonna drop you off first, okay? Can. I show you the way. We stay silent for a while after Raymond gives David the directions. Elias and Raymond won't look at me, though, and soon enough Elias asks the question everyone no doubt had on their minds. So, Tom. Yeah? You still haven't told us why we went to Clomino. Well, it's part of my investigation. Dude, please, stop with the bullshit. Tell us why you actually wanted to go there. I glance at Raymond, unsure if I should even mention his brother. Eli sounds kind of mad, and I guess I can't blame him. I messed up and ended up putting them in danger. I found a lead and needed to follow up on it. Okay, and what about those guys from earlier? I know that you recognize them from the way you were looking. And same question to you, by the way. The last part is directed at David. I don't know who he is, but he was at Anna's shop asking me where Otto was one time. Yeah, that's when I saw him too. All I know is that they're loan sharks. Fucking great. Why are loan sharks interested in some ruins? Hey, calm down. No! We could have gotten seriously hurt or worse. Sorry, guys, it was my fault. Tom was just trying to help me find my brother. He got lost when he tried to visit Clomino. Elias falls silent, the fire in his glare fizzling out. Oh! He looks down on his lap, vacantly staring at his paws. Damn, man, I'm sorry. We had no idea. Thanks for telling me, Raymond. Oh, I'm sorry about your brother. Alright, y'all, I'm actually gonna pause it right there. That's Alarm Chan. She's got a new sound. Anyway, thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell. I love you all, and I shall see y'all in the next video. Don't forget to check out our Patreon, y'all. It really helps the channel. Anyway, bye-bye!